Yeah. And the thing about this class is that you really definitely want to try to get an A for this one, because an A for this one gives you a really great prize. It's not one of those just punk prizes of getting some coal or getting a new recipe. It's getting something that's really significant. So, not necessary, but significant. And we'll, of course, we'll be getting that. It's actually not hard to get. Definitely if you've been doing the jobs that give you recipes and getting your grow book nearly up to date. At least, you know, putting effort into the grow book, right? It's by workshop, guys. So we're all in this together. Of course, I made a couple of new accessories. The fallen wings, which are useful. They're a speed up item, and I use them to get little extra abilities because it includes venom, which makes you able to poison enemies easier, and provoke, which is just to make enemies hit you. And of course, as I said, the stone and ceiling that we will use as an AP gainer. We'll be using that on people in the weight row. Actually, we're putting it on Muppy because he needs the AP the most. And of course, we'll be making that one for when we need to do some good AP grinding. Don't worry, I'll tell you how to get some nice AP grinding set up there. And also, well, I'll just get to that when the time comes for those. Like I said, we have this little sunset. If you've been, as I said, you've been working on your grow book, it should be easy for you. Our destination is where the huffing tree was. That's our destination. Also, if you have, I pretty much should just say this now, if you had problems actually getting, paying for items, there's one of the, rumors you can spread by going to stores and not buying anything. When you do that 20 times, you get a rumor that allows you to get 20% off of every store. I don't use it because I don't care. And pretty much, I never have a problem anyway. This game gets you plenty of cash, and I know ways to get more cash than that. So we're going to take ourselves to the puffing tree. Pretty much, as you can see now, all the enemies are blue type, or are blue enemies, so we should have no problem getting there. The only problem is, of course, like any good class, there's going to probably be opposition. I'm telling you right now, we're going to get into pretty much 2 boss fights. Now I just looked out there, I probably should have just slashed him. As you can see, we're alright, it's not even a whole 3 minutes yet. So we should be good to go. And that guy never moves, he just stands there, just waiting to die. And here's our first boss battle, which really isn't much of a boss battle. It's more of just a speed bump. And you can usually, by this time, you should be able to fast kill these guys. As you can see, they're just delinquents. We're just gonna try to kill a berserker guy, but he doesn't have many hit points either. As you can see, I don't have Bane in my party, so that means I don't have variable strike, so it makes it a tiny bit harder. And by tiny bit harder, I just mean that rounds probably take a little bit longer. I mean, not much longer.
Be prepared.
And let's just hit him up with Tail Wave. Right. And we should be able to handle him right after the strike.
It's my turn.
And you can see Muppy's like at low percentage, and he still doesn't take much damage. He also gains a lot of hit points. And pretty much now we're going to be getting the abilities that they call the striker abilities, which is everyone has a specific type of enemy they can do extra damage to. And of course, most enemies have a type, so you'll be able to do that. Vayne has Dragon Strike. Flay has Demon Strike. Ana has Undead Strike. Roxas has Spirit Strike. Nikki has Beast Strike. And I cannot remember what Jess has. But it really doesn't matter because generally she's just going to cast Magic anyway. And you definitely want, if you get a chance to get your characters, well, we're still in a good position. So that time, it does take up the time to leave, but it doesn't. Still not a lot of time. So we're still making good time. And if you want to do this within the proper time period, you should probably do it through the top way. You can do it through the bottom, but you are risking the fact that you might screw up on another area. And don't go any gathering because that wastes time. And the items here you can get somewhere else, or just come back here later because it's not worth going. It's not worth losing the prize for. Let's just say that. And this one I'll suggest going to the top path because it's just easier. Should we get in there in time? Yeah. And once you get up here, once you get here, you've won the. All you gotta do is beat them fast enough, man. Generally, actually, you don't even have to beat them fast enough. Once you get here within the time period, you win as long as you beat these guys, of course. And Tony and Renee, yes, they're back again. And there's a little thing about these guys this time. Their stats actually got reduced. So they're not actually more powerful. They're about as powerful as they were in Chapter 4. So, yeah, you see how much easier this is going to be. Actually, I'm kind of disappointed too, but it's not really a major event, so I guess they wanted to make them a little easier. That's okay, I'll take it. The Koi Shield, because they still can do some damage.
Aha! 1, 2, 3, and you're mine!
Let's see. Instead of Tornado, I use her main Tornado, which has a bigger range. As you can see, you can hit both of them. So that's very useful. And let's drop down Hell Wave. As I said, Tony has 1,680 hit points. He nulls Seal, so there's no point trying to drop it on. Renee gets her 1,900. She's Null Sleep, and she can summon Azure, and she nullifies Sleep as well. And when if Azure shows up, he has 1,670 hit points, and has pretty much all the stuff he always had. But we have used stuff like Thunder Rain. Now Thunder Rain sucks only for Muffy because his magic attack is shitty. So let's just assume it does like twice as much damage as if Roxas or Jess was using it. And there goes Tony. We've already stopped him. So pretty much we probably did this fast enough so it couldn't even get. So let's see. Yeah, let's end this with style. Love that move. And there, that was them. Easy enough, as you can see. Yes, you lost because you were depowered for some strange reason. No, they haven't improved. The exact opposite of improvement happened. I will remember it, Tony. You're right. Remember that time we beat Tony and Renee? Which time? The time we beat them in the contest, or the time we beat them in the Model Ruins, or the time we beat them in class? I don't know. They're all the same to me. We always won. That's right, we made it in first place. It's not really much of a race, but hey, I'm not complaining. Wait, Zipple, how did you get here before us? Go get those stars. Now, fortunately, we're automatically sent to student affairs. One of the few times I wish we weren't, because I wanted to get those items there, because those are huffings. And it's just annoying to go there yourself. But, eh. That's right. And since we made first place, of course we get an A for this, as I said. We get one of every fruit. It's, well, one of every attribute fruit. The only two we don't get are the ones for HP and SP. But that's okay. I can live with that. And now we have free time. I've been making muscat sorbets because really there's nothing much else to make for her right now.
What's wrong? You don't look too happy.
Huh? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking. We're gonna be seniors soon.
Yeah, time flew fast. When we graduate, we'll be full-fledged alchemists.
Alchemists? Huh. My dad was a professional alchemist. But what about me? I'll graduate, and then what am I gonna do? What do I want to do?
Vane, you're spacing out again.
Oh, sorry. Right. We're still on this assignment. Let's finish it up.
You're so strange.